Lucan and myself, we've had a wonderful experience with the Isaiah Project. We've actually had 3 interns over the last 4 years, one of which we knew ahead of time, and the other 2 we had never met before. And God has really blessed us through the Isaiah Project, or the intern. And it's been just a really positive for our ministry. Part of the role that they've had while at Lucan is to really minister to our staff who's ministering to the campers. And so they've been able to really feed people who are constantly pouring out, and to make sure that their spiritual growth is continuing in the midst of this major ministry. And so they've had a huge impact in that sense. Another part of their role with us has been to reach out to campers and staff and counselors and other leaders within our camp, and to help them if they're experiencing a call into ministry, or even to pinpoint and say, hey, look, you really ought to be in ministry. And it's just helped people think more and more about, yes, I want to follow God, yes, I feel this calling in my life, but what does that mean, and what do I do next? And so it's just really impacted our ministry in a great way, and hopefully that will pay dividends within our conference and just ministry around the world. For someone who has never been in the Isaiah Project before, that's new and thinking about that, I would seriously suggest that they pursue it, that they think about it. Remain open to the process. You don't know where you'll go, where you'll end up, but it is a wonderful opportunity for you to experience ministry in a lot of different levels, and for you to understand what happens behind the scenes, for you to catch a glimpse of different aspects of ministry, which might tell you, yeah, this is what I feel led to do, this is what I'm called to, or might say to you, this is not where I need to be. And just recognize that this is a journey and a process, a discernment time for you in your life. And if you believe that God is calling you, this is a great way to test that out and to see what that looks like. And I would say just be open to that, and not think about necessarily even where you want to be and what it is you want to do, but just listen to what God decides to show and share with you through this experience. One of the things that the host group and the intern do is they meet on a regular basis in a mentorship kind of a role, also discerning call, and just learning from the experience. And that's one thing I really like about the Isaiah Project, or the internship, is that it is it's not you're thrown out there on your own. It is a time for you to experiment, to learn, and then to get feedback on it, and to really pursue and discern, and to think about what God is calling me to, but also just learning from mistakes, as well as celebrating triumphs, and knowing that that other person, that host site, or that pastor or camp director, that they're there to walk you through that, to help you with that. And I think it really just sets us down a successful road for future ministry, and allows us to avoid a lot of pitfalls that we might encounter if we were just left out there on our own, unsure of what to do and what's next. It's a great way to participate in God's ministry without being alone, with having someone to help guide you through the process.